In this video, I'm going to show you how to instantly relieve upper neck pain. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. So if you're dealing with a lot of upper neck pain, especially right at the base of the skull, definitely check this video out. What usually causes this is a blend of weakness and tightness in the muscles in this area, especially with the suboccipitals and the upper trapezius. To fix this, I want to go over easy exercises that are going to help release tension, stretch those muscles out, and also help strengthen them for both quick and long-lasting relief. Each one of these exercises works differently. To get the best results, go through them all and use what gives you the most relief. With that being said, let's get started. This exercise is called chin tuck decompression. Think of a deep opening stretch in your upper neck that can give instant relief. What you're going to do is take two fingers, put them right on your chin, and you just want to slightly press your head backward like this until you feel a really good activation of the muscles in the neck. You're going to hold this and now take the hand on the other side and hook the back of your head. The movement is very straightforward. We're going to keep pressing our head backward while the other hand hooks and pulls our chin towards our chest. As you do this, you're going to feel a deep opening stretch right at the top of your neck, right at the base of the skull. Focus on feeling that and then try to hold this comfortably for about 20 seconds. You're going to release it and then you're going to repeat this 3 to 5 times, and with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. So to take this one to the next level and hopefully get some more relief, this is what we can do. Instead of keeping our nose straight ahead, what you want to do is slowly turn your head towards one side as much as you can, stopping before the point of any pain or discomfort, and then you're going to do the same thing. So let's press our chin backward and then pull our chin towards our chest. So I would give that a try towards the left and also towards the right. If you notice that any of those positions offer more relief, at that point I would keep throwing repetitions in until everything is nice and loose. So this is the peanut method. We're going to be using what is called a peanut massage tool. These are really nice because there's a groove where your neck can rest in, but it has these little knobs on it that can dig into the neck muscles, offering quick relief. These are really inexpensive. If you would like to pick one up online, I'll leave a link in this video's comment section and description. You can pretty much use this across the body over any muscle. So let's start lying flat on our back in bed or on a floor. What you're going to do is take the peanut and place it right below the base of the skull, right over the upper part of the neck. What you want to do is press your head down into the peanut to the point where it's going to be a comfortable self-massage. You're going to hold this and now tuck your chin towards your chest as much as you can. Hold that position for a second or two and then go in reverse. So you're going to look upward towards the ceiling, kind of scooping and pressing your head towards the bed or the floor. As you do this, you're going to notice that that peanut tool starts to roll over those tight, achy muscles on the upper part of the neck. And again, this usually feels really, really good. I try to do this about 10 to 15 times in both directions. And then from there, I relax, see how I feel. If it needs a little bit more, I just keep repeating this over and over again until everything is nice and loose. But if you would like to take this one to the next level and focus on a side that has a little bit more tightness or pain, this is what we can do. Let's say that we have a lot of upper neck pain off to our left. What we're going to do is slowly turn our head to look over that side shoulder, stopping before the point of any pain or discomfort. We're going to hold that and now press our head downward into the peanut. At that point, I'm going to tuck my chin, hold that, and then look upward towards the ceiling. You're going to notice at this point, all of the pressure is concentrated on that painful side. So give that a try towards the left and also towards the right. If you notice any of those positions need a little bit more attention, just keep repeating this over and over again until everything is nice and loose. So for this exercise, all we're going to need are our thumbs. So hopefully you do have those. What we're going to do is take our fingers and put them together, kind of interlock our fingers, have our thumbs pointed towards the floor. Put your hands right on the back of your head and position your thumbs right below the base of the skull, right over the top of your neck. What you want to do is go right off to the side of the spine and hook right into those muscles. So just make a hook with your thumbs, press into those muscles to the point where it's going to be a comfortable self-massage. And then what you're going to do is glide guide your thumbs across the base of the skull. When you do this, it usually feels really, really good. I like to do this about 5 to 10 times, and with each repetition, just pressing in there a little bit more. Afterwards, I see how I feel. If that spot feels pretty good, what I do is just move down slightly and then repeat this, working my way towards the middle part of the neck, towards the base of the neck. You can even do this over the shoulders. The thing is, when you do this, you're probably going to find that one certain spot, like right here for me on my right side, it just feels like it's a little bit more tight and achy. At that point, I stop over that spot and throw more repetitions in until it finally loosens up, or I'm not getting any more improvement. And if you do have one spot that's just really stubborn, doesn't want to release, at that point I would throw some different movements in with my thumb to see if I can get that muscle tightness to finally release. So instead of pulling off to the side like this, you can go up and down with it. You can do circular motions. Just experiment with as many different movements as possible, and hopefully you will get it to release. To take this one to the next level though and target some more muscles, we can start to add in some neck movements. So the first thing that I would do is just slowly turn your head towards one side until you feel the muscles in the neck start to fire. Built into this one, don't go to the point of any pain, and what you want to do again is just focus on any spot that feels like it needs a little bit more attention. So let's go left and also towards the right. You can also do bending motions, taking your ear towards your shoulder like this, and I would also try to turn my head and then lower my chin downward towards the floor, because you're going to notice it opens up the other side of the neck just a little bit more. But throw in as many movements as possible, go over as many spots as possible, and again, focus on any position that needs a little bit more attention. So this is the towel method, and it's going to help massage and stretch the upper neck for instant relief. This one is one of my absolute favorites. All you're going to need is a hand drying towel. So let's roll it up and place it right at the base of the skull. You're going to grab the two ends and hook them forward, applying enough pressure over the top of the neck to the point where it's going to feel like a very good, comfortable massage. What we're going to do is hold that and now just slowly tuck our chin towards our chest until we feel a little bit of a stretch going on in our neck. Hold that for a brief second, and then we're going to look upward like this towards the ceiling. Hold that for a brief second, and then just repeat this, going down and up about 10 times. The thing is, this is going to help stretch those muscles, but the towel is going to offer a little bit of a massage over that spot. Again, it usually feels really, really good. So I would do that again for about 10 times. Relax, see how it feels. If it feels like it needs a little bit more, just keep repeating this over and over again until everything is nice and loose. And the nice thing is you can then work downward towards the middle part of the neck and repeat even towards the shoulders. Just focus on any spot that needs a little bit more attention. So we can take this one to the next level by offering a little bit of a decompression stretch in there to deepen that stretch, hopefully get some more relief. So let's go right back towards the top of our neck. What I'm going to do is take one end and just pretty much lift that one up towards the ceiling while the other one goes straight ahead. So let's lift that end up, and then what I'm going to do is sweep that end upward like this. So it's going up towards the ceiling and then towards the other side. When you do this, you're going to feel that your head slowly turns with it, and it really hooks into that area, deepening that stretch. I like to hold this for about 20 seconds, release, and then repeat this on the other side. Try to do that a couple times on both sides, but if you do notice that one side needs a little bit more attention, just keep throwing repetitions in until everything is nice and loose. So I want to end the video with a really good strengthening exercise that you can do daily for long-lasting relief. We're going to start on our stomach at the edge of a bed and scoot forward till our shoulders and head are off the edge. Tuck your chin towards your chest, hold that, and now press the back of your head straight upward towards the ceiling. You should feel a deep activation of the neck muscles, but really focus on feeling it into the upper neck. Once you feel that, hold this comfortably for about 5 seconds. You're going to release it and then repeat this 5 to 10 times, and with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. But if you would like to take this one to the next level and focus on some more muscles, including the upper trapezius, ones that cause upper neck pain, this is what we can do. Let's build back into our original position, activate those neck muscles, but this time around I'm going to put my arms off to my side, have my elbows bent at 90 degrees, and what I'm going to do is press my elbows upward towards the ceiling as much as I can. It should feel like your shoulder blades start to pinch, but a deep activation of the muscles in the upper back that work towards the upper part of your neck. So once you feel that, what you're going to do is hold this and now reach forward like this with your hands as much as you can. I like to shrug my shoulders a little bit more at the end, so I'm just kind of like reaching forward like I'm flying like Superman. Hold this for a brief second, and then I'm just going to bring my elbows back downward. As a fluid movement, do this twice in both directions. Relax, take a breather, and then try to repeat this whole cycle about 5 times. But again, if it feels like you have a little bit more energy, always challenge yourself by throwing in another set or 2. If the exercises help, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.